5 minutes to start.
5 minuta do početka drugog dana European Judo Opena Sarajevo 2021.
Are you ready for the final block?
Da li ste spremni za finalni blok?
Here in the event of the whole day, France with the first place with the 2 gold medals, 5 silver and 5 bronze.
Francuska je na drugom mjestu sa osvojeni 2 zlatne medalje, 5 srebrnih i 5 bronzanih.
Germany is the second place with 2 golds, 1 silver and 2 bronze.
Njemačka je na drugom mjestu sa 2 zlata, 1 srebrom i 2 bronze.
In the third place, the Netherlands with 2 gold.
I na trećem mjestu Holandija sa 2 zlatne medalje.
Hungary in the fourth place with 1 gold and 1 bronze.
Mađarska je na četvrtom mjestu sa 1 zlatnom i 1 bronzanom medaljom.
For the fifth place, Great Britain with 1 silver and 2 bronze.
Na petom mjestu Velika Britanija sa 1 srebrnom i 2 bronzane medalje.
Italy, Austria, Ukraine and Switzerland have 1 bronze medal.
Italija, Austrija, Ukrajina i Švicarska imaju po 1 bronzanu medalju.
Let's see how the balance may change on the second day of the European Judo Open Sarajevo 2021.
Pogledajmo kako će to danas izgledati.
Please remember, COVID is still here, maintain the restriction of COVID. Please wear masks all the time here, also as spectators.
COVID je još uvijek prisutan, stoga držimo se propisanih mjera, zadržavamo se stalno i nosimo masku sve vrijeme.
All pictures, all videos from the event on the EGU website.
Sve slike i videosa i vrta možete naći na www.net.
Many are taking pictures myself. Please don't forget.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the second day of the 2021 European Judo Continental Open here in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. We are going into the finals block today for the last day of this competition, and we had a great success yesterday with many participants participating, and France particularly stood out as the country with the most participants coming to this competition with 64 players. And the total number of participants in this tournament is 305. So 64 out of 305 is about 20% of the tournament are composed of players from France. And predictably, they achieved the number 1 medal count yesterday at the end of the day. And today, we're expecting to see at least 8 medal fights between gold, silver, and bronze medals for the French players. So they are definitely the strongest force in this tournament today and as well as yesterday. And notably, we're going to keep an eye on the men's under 81 kilograms category to start. On mat 1, we're going to have all the bronze medal fights for each category, and on mat 2, we're going to have 1 bronze medal contest followed by 1 final contest for each category. So we're going to stay on mat 2, and if you would like to see the other bronze medal contests, you can click on the other channel in the EGO channel. So another video stream in the EGO channel that broadcasts mat 1 and another one broadcasts mat 2. Mat 2 is commentated. In the men's under 81 kilograms division, notably we have the return of 2013 world champion Loic Pietri from France, who has showed a very nice judo throughout the day, and he's in the final against his compatriot. And here we have the players coming to the mat. Let's go to mat 2 for the bronze medal fight. We have Tot Benedek of Hungary in white and Alpha Umar Jallo of France in blue. Both are very strong fighters. Tot, the younger player, coming in at only 20 years old. He was third place at the European Under-23 Championships in recent years. And oh wow, Ippon right away on the other mat for Andrea Gismondo against Moorhead of Great Britain. And you can probably hear that from here. They called it off and changed to Mazzari. Anyway, back to this mat. So Jallo is a very explosive and strong player, very experienced as well, with several medals from Continental Open under his belt. And on the other mat, we just had a real Ippon now to the Italian Andrea Gismondo, who finished the fight in less than 30 seconds with two strong throws.
Winner of the bronze medal, Andrea Gismondo, Italy.
And now we're back here on mat 1, and this has been a really exciting day today, especially this weight category of men's under 81 kilograms division. We went through the preliminary matches much more quickly with quality judo and a lot of just really good fights. And that's a strong push from an Ouchigari opening from Jallo. Jallo is 25 years old, and he has a silver medal from a Grand Slam in Dusseldorf back in 2018, and a gold medal from European Continental Open in Luxembourg back in 2019. And he's one of the shorter players for this category, but he's very strong and just a very stocky frame. He likes to have Ippon Seonagi, Osotogari, as we have seen him done several times throughout the day. And Tot also is putting up a good fight. He's coming in with Osoto. Wow, almost just turned it into the Harai Goshi. Jallo was so agile to just ride out of that. Tot likes that around the armpit grip with his right hand, since he can't really get inside grip, and Jallo drops under for the drop Seonagi. Didn't pop up enough. And Tot relaxed at the moment, not to get called for another score. Jallo just a drop in defense. Better to take a penalty than to risk a score, especially with just a little over half a minute left in this match. In fact, there was a penalty to Jallo. just dropping in defense. And Toad is working really hard to get that leg over for his Sotogari. Let's get that right arm over. And pushing forward. The second penalty to Jallo for cross gripping, and just a matter of a few seconds. And you can see Jallo's just going to use up the time, and it's too late to change the outcome. And the Alpha Omar Jallo takes the bronze medal for France, adding to their already big collection.
The winner is the second bronze medalist of the European Judo Open Sarajevo 2021 in blue.
And the other bronze medal went to Andrea Gismondo of France. And here you can see nice Koichi-Ouchi combination with strong backward driving momentum. This is a big division at the beginning of the day with 42 judo players. So very competitive. Some of the players had to get 5 matches to go into the final.
Now let's welcome the athletes. Wearing the blue judogi,
And in a highly anticipated match of the day, we have the former world champion Block Pietri of France in white, and also very experienced Quentin Gilbert from also France in blue. So this is an all-French final of 2 players similar in experience and age. Both are 31 years old, and both are veteran of the sport. Even though both are fighting for senior event, they really look in top shape despite of having been away from tournament for some time. And both have shown great judo throughout the day. Both are right-handed play, and straight away reverse Seonagi, and Pietri kept on driving. It was continuous action, so a Wazari is scored. So only in the first minute of the match, so the pressure's on Gilbert to level the field. He's pushing, trying to get a reaction from Pietri. I wouldn't be surprised if these two have fought numerous of times in the national championships. And so did Tsurukumigoshi. And Pietri showed class. This is what it's about, coming to the tournament after a long time off from competition and still be able to show just good timing and smooth judo. So a gold medal and a silver medal go to France again. It's been a strong division for them with 3 medals. And the finishing, very nice one-handed Soditsuo Komigoshi. And that concludes the men's under 81 kilograms division. certainly Luak Pietri did not
The
disappoint.
next weight category, women under 70 kilograms, matches on the bronze medals. Let's introduce the referees. Tatami 1, from Serbia, Svetoslav Otic. Tatami 2, from France, Jean-Louis Messier. Let's welcome the athletes on Tatami 2. Wearing blue, Celia Koch from the Netherlands. Wearing white, Maxime Haynes, representing Belgium. Tatami 1. Wearing blue, Jurjen Wiesel from the Netherlands. Wearing white, Maggie de Voet from the Netherlands.
And here we have two bronze medal fights going at the same time on mat 2, which is what we're following. We have Maxine Haynes of Belgium in white and Celia Koch of the Netherlands in blue. And both ladies waste no time putting in their first attacks. And if you would like to follow the other bronze medal contest without commentating, you can find it on mat 1, and that is between Margit de Voet and Jurjen Wiesel of both of the Netherlands. So for the other mat, we have an all Dutch final. Haynes in white is 26 years old. And she's looking to gain her first Continental Open medal. Koch, on the other hand, is 22 years old, and she earned her first Continental Open medal back in May in the European Open in Zagreb. And big ol' Sotogari to Haynes, scoring Lazari, and straight into the Osekome. She's trying to turn Koch into a, I think, reverse Kisekatami. Yep. Oh, they call that as Osekome, so Wazari Awasete Ippon. A bit of a strange position for the Mushiro Kisekatami, but nevertheless, it's valid. So big Osoto, she lifted up her leg and drove her head and body down, completely controlling Koch's upper body, and earns her first Continental, second Continental Open medal. And we'll switch back to mat 1 for the other bronze medal, where we have an all-Dutch contest between Margit de Voet and Jurjen Wiesel. Very close contact in the The girls didn't really like that, so decided to reset the position by themselves. And Devuk is working on that classic Jujikatami turnover from the side position against a turtling opponent. So now she's got on her side, she just needs to grab the leg to spin her opponent over. And the referee didn't see enough progress, at least not meaningful progress. Let's do them back up. They're playing the edge, trying to get a reaction from each other. It's, especially for Wieser, who already has 2 penalties against her on board. She can't really afford to step out or make any other avoidable mistakes. Wieser was too flat for that turnover to work. I can see what her opponent's trying to do, but with 45 seconds left, this is going to be a very close contest. With that lift, is she gonna get a throw? And referee calls mate. Was it continuous action? Was there a pause? Was there a landing to warrant a score? I guess they decided the actions started outside the mat, so no score is given. Again, Wieser wanted to get around the back of her opponent or get a bear hug for another lift. Devuk, she is 23 years old and had a bronze medal from the 2018 Junior World Championships in Bahamas. And she already had a bronze medal from 2021 in the European Continental Open in Prague, the Czech Republic. Wieser, she's 21 years old and also a accomplished player when she was in the younger age category, taking a silver medal way back in 2015 at the Cadet World Championships. And she also has a bronze medal to her own from the 2020 European Continental Open in Warsaw. So at least on paper, these two are fairly matched. interesting choice of tactic. Visser kind of just climbed onto her opponent's back, rolled her over, and is now working on that Jujigatami. And I'm pretty sure Devoked did not really expect that, and now she's holding on dearly. And just as the referee called mate, Visser got the submission. I guess the Dutch crowd is a little bit puzzled at the timing of the mate, but it can happen because she was holding on a grip that can be sanctioned with a shido. So we decided to give the shido. And when he called mate, was already in the process of the submission.
The winner and the second bronze medalist at the European Judo Open.
So Visser still got the win. Instead of from the Jujigatami, her opponent got the third penalty for false attack, adding to the existing 2 penalties. And that gives Visser the bronze medal for the Netherlands.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue now with the final match. Women under 70 kilograms. Let's welcome the referee from Bosnia Herzegovina, Judo. Let's welcome the athletes in the final.
Well, coming up, we have all British final between 2 very accomplished players. So both are very high-level players. Kelly Peterson Pollard is in white, and she just took the European Junior title back in 2019, and also she had a gold medal from the European Continental Open in 2020 in Odivelas, Portugal. And her opponent is also very experienced, Katie Jemima It's Brown, who is a very experienced and decorated fighter in her own right. She finished 5th place at the 2018 Senior World Championships in Baku and had a bronze medal back in the 2014 Junior World Championships at under 63 kilograms. And she's now fighting under 70 kilograms. However, she's quite experienced at the age of 26 in the senior championships. And she had no less than 6 medals from various Continental Opens and 3 bronze medals from Grand Prix and Grand Slam. And these are definitely tough competitors And it's going to be a very interesting final. Now you can see Peterson's working on that lapel lock on the forearm to turn over It's Brown. But wow, look at that flexibility. It's Brown just did a horizontal split to avoid the turnover, which created a very stable base. And you don't see that every day. Regardless of how this contest finishes, Great Britain is going to end up with the gold and silver medal. It's just a matter of to whom it will go to. And it's a little bit of a low drop, kind of rolling action there from Pollard. I think she was coming for a title. She kind of just didn't really get the drive. And It's Brown picks up her first penalty for passivity. I think these two ladies must know each other very well. Being from the same country, I bet they fought many times in training, in competition. And you can see It's Brown is working on that Katagatami turnover to Sodeguruma Jimmy, sleeve wheel strangle, and Peterson, you know, gets out of that by being on the top position. She doesn't really want It's Brown to be on the side, especially when she already has the sleeves locked in for that strangle. So it's a combination that you're seeing more often these days. People come in across with the arm on the opposite shoulder, starting with the, you know, what you call the crocodile roll from underneath into Katagatami. And if it doesn't work, then you switch into Sodeguruma Jimmy. And sometimes you can even switch into Katagatami by placing the arm across. Peterson looks just a little more active. And here you see It's Brown does that, her signature split. And she picks up her second penalty for passivity. To her credit, I gotta say, in judo, we probably could use more stretching in general, because you don't see that kind of flexibility very often. And Hikomi Gaishi from It's Brown, and she finds herself defending a sliding collar strangle. I have a feeling that this is going to end up decided by tactics, because with just a little time left, It's Brown is under pressure to avoid another penalty, and neither has a score on board. Probably they will go to golden score from this point. An interesting transition. Didn't really rotate her own body to face the other way. I can see she tried to do the Jujigatami, but just needed to rotate a little bit more to face away from her opponent. And the golden score begins. So you can see It's Brown is more active, but just kind of walked onto that. What a lift Peterson Pollard got. Kind of just threw It's Brown on her head. And let's see the replay. And the referee decided to give it Lazari.
Sarajevo 2021.
So
In the category of women under 70
Kelly
kilograms.
Peterson Pollard
White.
takes the gold medal,
Presenting Great
while her
Britain,
compatriot
Kelly Peterson Pollard.
Katie Jemima Yates Brown takes the silver medal. Still a great finish for Great Britain with not one but two medals in the final. Okay, now you can see the action better on what she did with that Koshiguruma.
Under 81 kilograms weight category. The European Judo Sarajevo 2021 will now begin. Medals will be presented by Dr. Visa Black, European Judo Union Sport.
And we're going to the awarding ceremony for the men's under 81 kilograms category. Presenting the medal is European Judo Union Sport Director Wiesław Blach. And the bronze medals go to Alfa Umar Giallo of France and Andrea Gismondo of Italy. And the silver medal goes to Quentin Jobart of France, while the gold medal goes to Loic Pietri, also of France. So 3 medals to France in this category.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the next weight category of men under 90 kilograms. Match of bronze medal. Presenting the officials, the referees, Tatami 1 from Ukraine.
The men's under 90 kilograms category is also a big category with 34 players. And now we're going to see the bronze medal fights. On mat 2, we have Johann Lenz of Germany in white and Enio Caroli of France in blue. So on the other mat, we have Karel Thalbert of Belgium and Darko Brasiniovic from Serbia in white. So if you would like to follow mat 1, you can switch to that video in the EJU live stream channel or on the IJF live stream website. Straight away, the Uranagi from Caroli in the opening seconds. Caroli had 4 fights coming into this contest. And quickly scores Ippon against Lenz. Lenz also came in with 4 previous fights. It was a quick finish for the first bronze medal. Definitely the material that's worthy of highlight. So here again, first Uranagi throwing Lenz on the side, and then the second action, circling him around, Ouchigari, and grabbed around the back and just kind of pushed for the Ippon. Now we're back to mat 1 for the other bronze medal contest. So France scores another bronze medal. Brasnovic from Serbia just has 1 penalty against him, and Thalbert from Belgium is in blue. He's trying to control the grips. Brasnovic from Serbia came to the contest with 4 previous fights. And Thalbert had 5 previous fights, so this is his 6th fight. It's definitely been a long day in this big division. He kind of just pushed out his opponent, and it's too obvious, so for no other intention except to push his opponent out of the bound for a penalty, and the referee called it correctly, in my opinion. So a penalty to each player at this point. Brasniovic from Serbia is 22 years old, and he had a 3rd place finish at the European Junior Championships back in 2019. And Thalbert is the same age Both are looking to get their first senior level Continental Open medal. You can see that both are working hard to get the controlling grip. Bosniovitz really working hard to remove that dominant hand from his opponent and control that sleeve, just that right sleeve. And both look visibly tired, bending over, trying to catch your breath. Just a drop without control. Bosniovitz picks up a second penalty for false attack. Attempt to Uchimata. The Belgian just missed the grip on the sleeve for that pull. Playing against the edge. Falbert is pushing and Bosniovitz trying to get his control on his opponent's grip and enter deeply for Soditsur Komigoshi, and immediately Falbert says, no, that's not the score. Well, we'll leave that to the referee to judge, because from where we're sitting, from this camera angle, I can't really say anything. And the referees have access to the other camera, and also they are looking toward the direction which Falbert fell. So the decision is the Vazari sticks, and Bosniovitz for Serbia gets the first bronze medal for himself and for Serbia.
White, Darko Rasovic, representing Serbia.
It's definitely a hard-fought match in a very big division.
The final in under 90 kilograms category.
Coming up, we have the men's under 90 kilograms category final between Arman Kalatian of France in white and Götz Roland of Hungary in blue. Kalatian is 26 years old, and he previously achieved a gold medal at the Pan American Continental Open in Lima back in 2018. Oh, big Seonagi straight away. And Swarza Vazari. So Götz wastes no time. Come in for a drop Seonagi. Gets the lift, gets the rotation, enough rotation to get a point. Götz in blue is 22 years old, and he has just a silver medal so far in the 2021 European Continental Open in Prague, Czech Republic. But he had previously a silver medal from the World Championships Junior in Marrakesh back in 2019, as well as a silver medal in the European Championships Junior for second place. So definitely very competitive coming to this senior level event with strong junior experience and accomplishment. You can see Kalatian is really pulling strongly with the underarm lapel grip. Now he's trying to switch to overarm, and then he's trying to close from outside the arm. And that's where he has to be careful, because Götz likes to take advantage of that grip when his opponent has that overarm grip. In fact, I was just saying, when Kalatian got that outside arm grip around Götz's triceps or armpit area, Götz acted immediately for the drop Seonagi, because he started with the underarm grip, went to overarm grip, and then outside arm grip, and it looked like Götz was just waiting for that. So as soon as he got that grip, Götz wasted no time and came in for the drop Ippon Seonagi. So that's the first. So two Seonagis, first for the Vazari and then second for the Ippon. And Götz adds the first gold medal from a Continental Open event to his collection.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the category women under 70 kilograms, the Judo Open 2021 will now begin.
So now we will go to the women's under 70 kilograms award ceremony. This is actually the biggest category for women. And representing the medals is our EJU marketing director, Alexander Najibin. And the two bronze medals go to Julian Wieser of the Netherlands and Maxine Hins of Belgium, while the silver medal goes to Katie Jemima Hitz-Brown, and the gold medal goes to Kelly Peterson Pollard of Great Britain. So both gold and silver medalists are from Great Britain. This category has been a good success.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Great Britain. We invite the officials for family photo with the medalists. Moving on to the next category, women under 78 kilograms. Representing the referee, Tatami 1 from Switzerland, Manuela Peter Stefan. Tatami 2 from Serbia, Nikola Malejevic. Let's welcome the athletes. Tatami 2. In blue, Linda Politi, representing Italy. In white, Christina Heck, representing Netherlands. Tatami 1, in blue, Petrorelia Tadic, representing Croatia. In white, Liz Egeldea, representing France.
Well, coming up, we have the women's under 78 kilograms category bronze medal fights. This is between Christina Heck of the Netherlands in white and Linda Politi of Italy in blue. And on the other mat, we have another contest between Liz Gelebe of France and Pavic Petruniela of Croatia. So we're here on mat 2, and if you want to watch the other bronze medal fight, you can choose the other finals video in our YouTube channel. A big height difference between these two players. Linda is the more stocky and shorter one. Politi, that is. Both are right-handed player pulling an extreme stance, which means they're really leaning to the side. And Linda changes side, going for a Kouchi Makikomi. And Heck just steps out of it. And on the other mat, we just have the result from the first bronze medal contest. That's the French woman, Jelibea, taking another bronze medal for France.
Representing France.
So Jelibea takes the first bronze medal also of her judo career for Continental Open level. So we're back on this mat 2 of this match. So 2 minutes in, Heck has one penalty against her. The women's under 78 kilograms category has 12 judo players at the start of the day. You can see Politi is putting pressure on her opponent's wrist with her head and chin. So 2 penalties against Heck with just 30 seconds to go. And she's having trouble closing in. And Politi manages to drop down for Seonagi with 2 hands on the sleeve. So it's one of those surprise attacks. Pull the sleeve and go across with the other hand on the sleeve. Especially for a shorter player fighting against a taller player, it's definitely a valuable strategy. And time's up. Politi managed to score in the last half a minute of this contest with a surprising 2 hands on one side, drop Seonagi, and brings a bronze medal to herself and to Italy. You can see she kind of just kept on the double sleeve grip and just rolled with it as her opponent walked onto it.
The final in women under 78 kilograms will now begin. Referee from Belgium, Giorgio Cava. Now let's welcome the athletes. In blue, with a record of a bronze Continental Championship, Julie representing France. with a record of 2 silver medals in Continental Open in flight. Emma Reid, representing Great Britain.
Here we have Emma Reid in white from Great Britain against Julie Piret of France in blue. And straight away, Piret tries to come in for the Sumigaishi and only finds herself really in a bad position, being pinned for Tate Shugatami, straight four corner hold. And it really is an example of when Sutemi Waza goes wrong. And Reid scores straight away with a Vazari. Piret looked for a moment, had good control with the setup for the Sumigaishi, with the leg across, with the cross grip, and went down, but somehow she missed it completely and went under straight into a pin. Well, I'm sure she is surprised as any of us looking at it, watching it. So both are 26 years old, and both have few Continental Open results. Piret was the bronze medalist back in 2014, so 8 years ago at the European Championships Junior. Well, Emma Reid has 4 medals from different Continental Opens. So far, Reid is leading with that Vazari she scored in the beginning of the match. Reid, she likes Newaza, and she's looking to secure another pin. And there it is, once again, Tate Shiogatami controlling the upper half of the body. And, well, Piret just manages to cap the foot. And it was just enough for 10 seconds to pass. And Reid secures the second Vazari with Sette Ippon, unless the referee commissioner decides differently after reviewing the video. But the decision stays. So Emma Reid of Great Britain wins the gold medal for her category. And
Emma Reid, representing Great Britain.
Great Britain's definitely on a roll here with its team. Already 3 medals in just 2 categories. And that concludes the women's under 78 kilograms category. And now we'll be heading to the award ceremony for the men's under 90 kilograms category.
begin. Medals will be presented by Mr. Franz Otto, Junior Referee Commissioner. Bronze medalists representing France, Iliye Kavoli, representing Serbia, Darko Krasnovic.
On here we have the bronze medalists being awarded, and the 2 medals went to Inel Karoli of France and Darko Brasnilovic of Serbia, and the silver medal went to Armand Kalatian of France, while the gold medal went to Goz Roland of Hungary. So notably, in the under 90 kilograms category, we have 2 more medals for France. And Serbia had its first medal.
Thank you. Now we invite the officials for a family photo. Moving now for the next weight category, men under 100 kilograms, matches on the bronze medals, presenting the referees on tatami 1 from Switzerland, Rafael Cloeti, and tatami 2 from France, Laura Lebel. Let's welcome the athletes. Bronze medal matches, men under 100 kilograms, tatami 2. In blue, with a record of gold medal in continental cup, Alexei Mutiev, representing Ukraine. In white, Arsen Mipaletian, representing Russia, tatami 1. In blue, Georgios Kousaniotakis, representing Cyprus. In white, Harry Lovell Hewitt, representing Great Britain.
All right, I am back. Excuse me, during my absence, I was interviewing the champion of under 81 kilograms category from France, Loic Pietri, and because he was about to leave. So the first bronze medal of this men's under 100 kilograms category goes to Arsen Mikhailian of Russia. And we haven't seen that much of Russia in the medal fights so far, but I don't think they brought a very big team to this event. So we're back on mat 1 for the other bronze medal contest between Georgi Krasenitakis of Cyprus in blue and Harry Lavelle Hewitt of Great Britain in white. So it's interesting to see Lavelle Hewitt on his back trying to work the foot on biceps control for some kind of reversal from bottom position, but you know, can't just sit there without moving, and that's why the referee called mate. But very creative, definitely something you don't see all the time outside of randori. Generally, you know, that's the stuff you see a lot in randori, but not so much in competition because there's no time to set up. So the that's a dangerous situation, either a pickup or Ochigari. So either way, somebody's gonna go, and big Hikikomi Gaishi from the front from Gersanio Takis. Very bold move, fully committed, just didn't really get enough lift for that overhead and rotation. In this category under 100 kilograms, we have 19 players. And the last penalty goes to Krasenial Takis of Cyprus, and Lavelle Hewitt takes the win for Great Britain, so adding another medal for Great Britain.
Representing Great Britain. The final in men under 100 kilograms category will now begin. The referee from Great Britain, Stefan Newbury.
Just looking at the countries here, and Russia came with 8 players, while Ukraine came with 10 players. Both countries brought only their men's team. So for the final, we have Otto Imala of Estonia in white, and in blue we have Marko Kumiric from Croatia. And I was talking to my Croatian colleague earlier. Kumiric seems to just have finished his study in medicine, if I'm not mistaken. And, straight away, Imala goes for the transition on the ground after a failed attempt to throw. So here we see again the setup for leg triangle, and we saw some people doing it earlier, locking up above the knee. That's the most important thing to get the control, but didn't have enough time to turn over the bottom part. So classic front and back switch, just a twitch of the hip, going for the tani otoshi from Kumaric. Croatia brought 11 players in total, 4 men and 11 women. Estonia has only 2 players, and both are male, and one of them is in the final for gold medal. Imala I believe he used to fight for Switzerland. Somehow switched to Estonia in well, definitely someone with multiple citizenship, according to the record. He had a 3rd place finish back in 2019 at the European Continental Open in Rome at this same weight category. And Imala scores, well, Kumaric scores Vazari against Imala. Kumaric, 25 years old, already has 2 medals from Continental Open events, the latest being a bronze medal from this year's European Continental Open in Prague, Czech Republic. So they're looking at the replay, probably to see if there's a head posting when Imala tried to do the Uchimata. So if he actually intentionally bridged over his head or not. So they decided it was not intentional, and they get to continue the match. Sometimes when they start an action, they get pushed down and they have no choice, and there's no place else to put to put the head on the mat. So just 1 minute left, and Imala made a big mistake. He initiated with the attack, but Kumaric took advantage of that and just did I believe, also to Makikomi, as he hooked the leg with the arm over grip, starting with Makikomi and finished with also to Makikomi. So I believe that's the first gold medal for Croatia for this event, which is going to Marko Kumaric. Now with the men's under 100 kilograms category completed, we're going to the award ceremony for women's under 78 kilograms category.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the women under 78 kilograms weight category, the Judo of Sarajevo 2021 will now begin. Medal represented by Mr. Judo Carvalho, the Judo Union Treasury Commissioner, bronze medalist representing Italy, Linda Politi, representing France, Liz Mengadea. Silver medalist, representing France, Julie Pierret. Gold medalist and champion, European Judo Sarajevo 2021, under 78 kilograms. 2021, representing.
So the bronze medals went to Linda Politi of Italy and Liz Mengadea of France, and the silver medal went to Juliette Pierret of France, and the gold medal went to Emma Reid of Great Britain.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Great Britain. We're now moving on for the next weight category of women over 78 kilograms, representing the referees Ami Juan, Montenegro, Vitomir Popovic, and Peru, from Croatia, Andrea Chisme. Introducing the athletes. Women over 78 kilograms, Sami 2. In blue, and Fatoumata Mbayo representing France. She has a record of 3 bronze and silver medals. In white, Irene Ladionnière representing France. Nami 1. In blue, Elena Vukovic representing Croatia. In white, the record of silver. Continental Open, Valentin Marchand representing France.
Coming up, we are looking at the women's plus 78 kilograms category and the last category for women at this Continental Open event. And this is between Rien Lavillonier of France and Anne Fatoumata M. Bayrou, also of France. So again, we have an all-French final for the bronze medal on this mat, and on the other mat, we have another French woman, Valentine Marchand, in white, and Helene Vukovic of Croatia in blue. Lavillonier is 27 years old. She's looking to gain her first Continental Open medal here in Sarajevo. And Bayrou is 28 years old. Already she has 6 Grand Slam and Grand Prix medals, as well as 2 Continental Open medals. And the Continental Open medals she has are silver and gold. So she's just missing a bronze, and here she's looking to add the last color into her collection. So halfway into this match, and 1 penalty to each player. And a nice action there, scoring Wazari to Bayrou. Kind of smooth with that Tsutimi Waza, I think Tomonagi. Actually, no, Sumigaishi, her leg was between her opponent's leg. And just kind of flipped her all the way over, completely vertical in the air, landing her on the side. Very smooth. So just to let you know, on the other mat earlier, we had the first bronze medal going to Valentin Marchand of France. So now we're just waiting for this bronze medal to finish with just 50 seconds left. Out of bound. So referee is going to return them back to the center. With just 20-some seconds left, it looks like Bairo is going to keep her Vazari advantage. Unless she did a ippon, as I'm just saying. No, she certainly didn't want to finish with just Vazari. She wanted to finish in style, convincingly, with indisputable ippon, Tani Otoshi. It's nice to see a player continues to look for that technical win, even with already a Vazari advantage and so little time left. And I think for their own satisfaction and for the spectator point of view, it's definitely more memorable. So you can see a very strong Tani Otoshi. Body drop. Oh, valley drop, sorry. Tai Otoshi's body drop. Tani Otoshi translates to valley drop.
And now, the final women over 78 kilograms. Introducing the referee from Ukraine, Dmitro Ignatyenko. And the athlete, Judo, with a record of a gold medal in Continental Championship. Everybody, Mercedes, representing Hungary. In white, with a record of 4 bronze medals from Continental Open. Pascal Seki, representing France.
So this category is small with only 9 players, but it's definitely very competitive with most of the players very experienced. And this is the final of this category, women's plus 78 kilograms. And you have Stacy Pasteraud of France in white, and Sijetvari Mercedes from Hungary in blue. Pasteraud is 26 years old, and she has 4 bronze medals from various continental opens. Sijit Vaudi. She is 23 years old, but already has several Continental Open medals to her name, as well as 1 bronze medal from Grand Prix in Tbilisi back in 2017, and in the same category. The referee called mate on that for gripping on the fingers of her opponent, so that's a penalty. Interesting. We have seen Buster out doing this several times today, and she just drops her opponent down on their knees and then steps over for Jujigatami. This is just something you don't really see very often, especially in this weight category, but somehow she made it work and scored ippon in this final contest.
The winner and the champion at the European Judo Sarajevo 2021.
That's another gold medal to France and silver medal to Hungary.
Representing France.
So with this category concluded, we're now going to move to the award ceremony for the men's under 100 kilograms category.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for men under 100 kilogram weight category, the European Judo Sarajevo 2021, will now begin. Medals will be presented by Dr. Krishna Black, European Judo Union Sports Director, bronze medalists, representing Ukraine, Alexei Moiseyev, representing Great Britain, Ariel Hewitt.
So the bronze medals go to Harry Lavelle Hewitt of Great Britain and Alexei Moiseyev of Ukraine. The silver medal goes to Otto Imala of Estonia, and the gold medal goes to Marko Kumric of Croatia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
Kumric, that's a flex, muscle flex.
family photo with the athletes. Moving forward for the next weight category, men over 100 kilograms, presenting the referees, Tatami 1. From Great Britain, Stefan Newbery. Tatami 2, from Belgium, Giorgio Riava. Let's welcome the athletes. Tatami 2. Wearing blue, with a record for 3 gold medals in continental cups. Marius Fitter, representing Slovakia, in white, with a record of 3 silvers from continental cups. Noda Mahapati, representing Ukraine. Tatami 1, in blue, representing France, with a record of bronze medal in continental cup. Emre Sanal. Wearing the white stocking, the record of bronze medal in the Grand Prix, Andriy Kolesnik, representing Ukraine.
And here we are in the last weight category for men and the last category for the tournament. This is the a bronze medal fight between Nodar Machutadze of Ukraine in white and Marius Fizel of Slovakia in blue. And on the other mat, you can find the match between Andriy Kolesnik of Ukraine and Emre Sano from France in blue. This is mat 2 we're watching. If you want to watch mat 1, which has an osaekomi in progress in favor of Sanel, you can switch to the other video in our channel. And Emre Sanel, France just won with 2 Wazari Awasete Ippon and secured another bronze medal for France on the other mat. So I didn't get to see that, but we're going to follow through with this match.
Tatami 1, the winner and bronze medalist of the European Judo Sarajevo 2021 in men over 100 kilograms. Weight category in blue. Emre Sanal, representing France.
Bold attack with that Osotogari Fizel. He's looking for that same side grip, both have right on right, and again Fizel comes across a little bit under the arm. See Fizel likes that over the back grip and pulling around. Machutadze trying to set up for that Osotogari. He doesn't really want to just step in. He wants to pull around and then set up for the entry, which is much safer when you generate with a proper movement first, especially in these heavyweight category fights. So Fizel is 22 years old. And almost a Haragoshi from Matsutazi, who is 26 years old. So both are looking to get their first medal at the Continental Open event here in Sarajevo. So Matsutazi already has 2 penalties against him. And Fizel is playing tactically with just a minute left. There's no score. And whoever scores first will likely to win this match. Oh, big Soto Makikomi. Got a hip really far out, wind him around Fizel and continues to rotate. So that's like a classic Soto Makikomi, where you throw the hip outside your opponent's body and just wind him around you and continues for the rotation. And you see this often in the heavyweight, especially the super heavyweight category. Fizel attempts the Osotogari and tries to turn into Haragoshi. It stays there for about a second or two, just didn't get enough to do the lift. And now Matsutazi is just burning up time on the clock, and he secures the win with that Wazari scored from the earlier Soto Makikomi. Outside winding throw.
The winner in second row friendlies for the European Judo Sarajevo 2021 in the 100 kilogram weight category in white. Noda Makotadze representing Ukraine.
Here you can see in the replay, oh, it's a little bit short. Let's see if we can get a longer version. Okay, and you can see continues to drive with that winding motion, just didn't stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final in the men over 100 kilograms weight category will now begin. Introducing the referee from Netherlands, Jens de Bruyne. Now, last fight of the event, European Judo Sarajevo 2021, men over 100 kilograms, the final. Let's introduce the athletes. In blue, Federico Paul. From yellow, in the championship, in France. In white, Federico bronze medal in the World Championship. Jonas Schreiber representing Germany.
So here we have the final and the last match of the day in the men's plus 100 kilograms category between Jonas Scherber of Germany in white and Joseph Terhek of France. in blue. Schreiber, as a cadet, had a bronze medal at the 2017 World Championships cadet. And Terhej, already very experienced at 26 years old. He has 5 Continental Open medals under his belt, as well as a gold medal from World Military Championships in 2018. And his claim to fame is having thrown Teddy Riner a couple years ago at the French Championships, which is something that rarely happened against Reiner. And Terheg scores the first Vazari against Schreiber in just over a minute. In fact, this is back in 2020, October 2020. Schreiber lost by beat Reiner by 3 penalties in the quarterfinal contest at the French Team Championships. And at the time, Reiner was undefeated by a Frenchman for almost 13 years. So definitely a formidable player here on the mat. You can see Schreiber is working on that turnover, trying to push Terheg's left arm, elbow out of the way for that turnover. Solid Tsurukomigoshi from Terheg. Just good timing. You don't see a lot of that in the heavyweight category. He took advantage of Schreiber's reaching hand and just went under across the body and continued to roll to the side for the sleeve lifting fishing hip throw. Solid Tsurukomigoshi. You can see the replay. The first was a cross grip Seonagi, dropping down, getting a first Vazari. And the second one, he just caught the hand and just boldly went in for the throw. And definitely winning in style and putting the highlight mark to the last fight of this tournament. And now with the last category concluded here, we're going to the award ceremony for women's over 78 kilograms category. Presenting the medal is the European Judo Union Referee Commissioner, Mr. Osko. And we have the bronze medals going to Anne Fatoumata M. Bayrou of France and Valentine Marchand of France, with the silver medal going to Sijet Bari Mercedes of Hungary, and the gold medal going to Stacy Pasteral. And again, we have 3 French medalists out of 4 on the podium, which is a remarkable accomplishment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of France. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the men of the 100 kilogram weight category of the European Judo Open Sarajevo 2021 will now begin. The medals will be presented by Mr. Judo Carvalho, European Judo Union referee commissioner. Bronze medalist representing Ukraine, Noda Maktafe, representing France.
Now we have the medal ceremony for the men's plus 100 kilograms category, represented by EJU referee commissioner Mr. Judo Carvalho, and the bronze medals go to Emre Sanal of France, Nodar Machutazi of Ukraine. The silver medal goes to Jonas Schreber of Germany, and the gold medal goes to Joseph Tehek of France. So again, we have two Frenchmen on the podium for a truly amazing finish for their team.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of France. Thank you. We invite the officials for a family photo with the medalists. In the name of the European Judo Union and the Bosnia Herzegovina.
So we are at the end of the 2021 European Judo Continental Open here in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. And the second day has been a really exciting day with some great judo, great fights. Definitely we've seen some improvements since the first day. This being one of the first Continental Opens in this year, and one of the first Continental Opens for many players to come and try their performance at a big international senior level event. It definitely has shown us a mixed level of performance, but it got better with the second day. And the participation was very good with 305 judo players. Particularly France had a big team of 64 players. And not surprisingly, with France bringing some of its top level players, not the top level, but some of the nationally top level players and internationally accomplished players, we are definitely seeing a good result from that. So out of the 64 players, France placed number 1 in the medal count, followed by Great Britain, number 2, Germany, number 3, Hungary, number 4, Netherlands, number 5, Croatia, number 6, and Estonia, number 7, with Italy ranking number 8. So remarkably, France had more than 20 medalists. So it's very remarkable because in total they had a total of 24 medalists between the gold, silver, and bronze medalists, which when you spread out over 64 players, you achieve about 35% medal success rate, and that's 1 in 3, which is very, very good. And for Great Britain, they enjoyed a strong performance in the women's division with dominance in the under 70 and under 78 kilograms category for women. And there are definitely a lot of success in these categories with 20% medal rate to the number of players abroad. So again, good proportion. And Hungary and Germany both achieved about a 20% medal rate in relation to the players they have brought. So in conclusion, this has been a successful Continental Open event, and it was done with full anti-COVID protocol for all the participants. And again, we thank you for following us here on our live stream, and we hope to see you again at the next tournament. Goodbye.